Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome to my channel. This is a thrift haul video, and I don't know, we still continue to be, the air quality here in Alberta right now is horrific. There's a gray haze that gives the person a headache and makes your eyes burn. And I don't know if it's that or if I'm running a fever, but I drove past several garage sale signs without even slowing down, and never mind stopping. So I don't know. I might have to lie down till the feeling passes. Anyway, I do have some interesting stuff that I did find at a thrift store today. So I'm going to show you that. And then I'm going to get busy and do some crafting. Okay. I don't often come across a blue pad of lined paper, so I grabbed it. This pad, really narrow lines, 50 cents. And you'll see these little punch marks on the side where I was trying out a punch before I bought it. I have said that in the past, that I've learned the hard way that a person should always, try out punches before buying them, because, most people don't donate them. They're still good. Now, to be honest, I don't know what this is. It looks like, sort of the grid that little kids learn to print on, capital and lowercase letters. It almost feels perforated, like it feels scored. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Like, why is this perforated like this? Not perforated, but scored. I don't get it. But for 50 cents, I can figure that part out, or I can tear it on, or I could cut it on the dotted line and use it to make hinges with, or who knows? I don't know, but I thought I'm willing to play with it for that price. And it's not just like every single sheet is the same, so I don't know. This is a partial package of sort of this marbleized looking paper. I don't know how well the color's coming across. Sort of a smoky look, gray and almost a sepia color on an ivory background. So, and it seems to be visible on both sides. So for 50 cents, that seemed like a score. And this beautiful thing, I guess I'll just leave this here. I don't know what it is really. It says Birds of Australia. I don't know, can you see that? Birds of Australia. It's big. To be honest, I didn't really pursue it that much. Some pages are missing, I guess. Or at least one is missing. At first, from a distance, I thought it was a calendar, but it just seems to be these prints of birds. So, are they not gorgeous? And can a person ever have too many birds? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should do it sideways. Oh, and it looks like there's a description. Looks like the artist was born in Melbourne in 1939. But just page after page of these lovely, lovely illustrations. So I guess it remains to be seen how I use them. I guess because they're taller. Handy dandy ruler. Okay, from the, just kind of to the border is 11 inches. So they could easily be folded in half lengthwise and be a tall, skinny signature centerfold. Anyway, I love them. I love them. I love them. I'm going to move this aside. Oh, I should say this. I saw a sign for a vintage market. So I have to say, I just love people who do proper, visible, sufficient numbers of visible, eye-catching signs. So these signs were lime green or neon green and said vintage market. I'm thinking vintage market in somebody's backyard. And the lilac bushes blooming, and there was lots of parking. Anyway, I stopped in there, and apparently this woman has an online business. So most of the prices, they were not like garage sale prices. But I was attracted to this stapler because look at this. This is just parchment paper. Look at that long reach compared to a normal stapler. So anyway, I didn't bother trying it out, but I wanted to open it up and obviously see how you open it up and what size are the staples. So I got the woman who was selling it to come over and try, and she couldn't open it, and her husband couldn't open it. And then finally how many of us does it take to open a stapler? Then her teenage kid noticed this button. So this opens, this thing shoots out, and those look to me, I haven't tried my own staples since I've gotten home, those staples look very common. So I paid $12 for it, but to me, like, this was back when stuff was made. It needs obviously to be wiped up. It says Ofrex, O-F-R-E-X, Spartan. Made in Germany. So they don't make crap. So anyway, I'm happy about that. I will have to clean it up though and try my own staples. So next, at this same store, that was the only thing I bought there. Well, no, that's not true. I bought something else that will be part of a housewarming gift for somebody. Anyway, a box set of these books. I just kind of opened them up. They have never been used. They've got all these, what is there a date on here? 1992. All these floral arrangements and all of these blank pages. So paid 50 cents for this. So I was happy about that. Oh, well, these staples are obviously too tiny to fit in that stapler. I wonder, though, if they will fit in my little Heidi Swamp. Oh, I put it in a new spot. I don't need to do that in front of you. I'm sure it'll fit something that, I have several staplers. So I thought they were kind of cute because sometimes if we have staples as a decorative element, there are 5 different colors right there. So what is this? $1.25. I'm going to rip into this. This was 50 cents. Not sure. Almost feels like crochet thread. And I love this plummy color. I can see using that in a journal for moi. So there's that. Now, I couldn't really, it's so hard to read these things backwards. This cost $1. Now it says, from what I could tell, let's see, do I have something to... If only I had a piece of paper. Okay, it's dry, obviously. Yeah, from 2014, I guess it would be. Do I have a notepad handy? Let's try this. To me, this just looks like a teller's stamp. Not the greatest impression, but anyway, deposit only to the credit of... Deposit. Let's try this again. Maybe if I had better paper, it would show up. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Deposit only to the credit of Bailey Art and Publishing, Canada Trust, Spruce Grove, Alberta. And of course, it has the little wheels here for changing the date. Not sure what that does, but I need that teenage boy to help me with that. Oh, dear. So if one is good, then obviously two must be better. Now that's a crazy philosophy, so do not follow it. Just because I said that doesn't mean you should do it. Oops, I can't do it there. So same sort of scenario. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what's next? Now this Offrey, I mean, when we had our store, that was always a good quality ribbon. Holy cow, back in the day, Woodward's would have charged $15 for this roll. Now, supposedly 100 yards. This one is not full. And they call this knitting ribbon. Now, I don't need ribbon, but it is like a fuchsia, hot pink kind of color. 1/4 inch. What else can we... Oh, they're calling this azalea. Pardon moi. Made in the U.S., dry cleanable. Yeah, so I thought it's a good width. It's, and what did I pay? $3. That's maybe a bit much, but of course there is a lot of yardage here. So that is good. Now, if you saw my 100-day video, I don't know what day it was, because goodness knows they're all blurring together now, but I did do a video on ribbon. So sort of the basics of sizing and all of that, some of the different uses. So another thing that this is $1.25. Another thing that I talked about that day, sorry for the rustling, was paper twist ribbon. So this is obviously that. I mean, it's been flattened out, or I guess it was never twisted, but it has that look. But sunflowers, who doesn't love sunflowers? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sunflowers are significant to Ukrainians. And of course, I have some Ukrainian journals in the works. So I can see using this. And I mean, because it's already flattened out, wouldn't that make a pretty border along the side of a page? So... wait, I threw the bag out. What did I say it cost? $1.25. So happy about that. I don't know if this has ever happened to you or not, but most days, especially like, you know, okay, if I live on a farm, if I go to the surrounding communities or, well, especially if I go to Edmonton, there are umpteen thrift stores, you know, and places like that I could go to. I couldn't feasibly do them all in one day. So there are a lot, depending on, whichever side of the city I'm on and how busy I am, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I have a feeling that, oh, I really should go there. And then other times I drive on by and I think, no, not today. Don't eat anything. Don't really. Oh, look at that. Canadian and US. Anyway, just keep going. And I have to say that usually when I feel motivated, I feel like, okay, go there, I usually really score. Now, I had no intention of going to this place today, but it was near where I was going. And I thought, what the heck, I might as well. It's a long weekend, live it up, kid. That kind of stuff. So I went in and really, I'm happy with the stuff I got. Okay, deck of cards, 75 cents. Now, if you remember, I think it was was it the 70s, where Molson's Canadian, the beer people, came up with a commercial, and it was a guy, and, hi, my name is Joe, and he did this whole thing like, I am Canadian. And it was kind of an iconic thing. And of course, they did it as a branding thing for their beer. But now I don't have the wording, just at the top of mind here. But I do have to say that when I was, for 10 years, I coordinated a Ukrainian festival. And at one point, I rewrote this and changed all the references and renamed it I Am Ukrainian Canadian. And of course, it was well received by, festival goers. So I have like a soft spot for this. I don't drink beer, so that doesn't matter to me, but I just like that concept and that national pride that sometimes we as Canadians, we're a little shy, we're a little reticent. We don't, wave the flag probably as much as we should. So anyway, that's the deal there. Okay, another little roll of ribbon here. And this one is not, well, I guess there are a few yards on there. Okay, I paid 50 cents. And in typical fashion, I did not manage to pick a single item that was on 50% clearance. But is this not beautiful? Like I can see, again, using this, the easiest and simplest way is just to, glue it down to the edge of the page, because that way you're not losing any of the detail of the design. So again, what is not to love? 50 cents, cotton ribbon, beautiful design. Oh, whoa, let's keep going here. Oh, I'll maybe say that one for later. I paid $2 for this stamp. This is a film strip stamp. Oh, it's never been used. I certainly hope it's good. Not every stamp really is that great, to be honest. I don't know what else. What can I say about it? Nothing. Okay, so where's that paper? You wouldn't believe the number of times I've reached for a scrap of paper in my purse to try out a punch in a store. Okay, so this one is the one I did try out. Oh, now it's going to act up. Okay, that one worked. It's a teeny tiny little butterfly. Does it just work every second time? So sorry. I'm just going to close the door because my husband drove in and I don't want him interrupting. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. That closed door is the signal, do not disturb. Okay, so what does it say on here? Provo Craft. I think wasn't that a company in Utah? And a tiny little butterfly. And it looks like it works. So that's why I bought it. And it seems to me I paid $1.25. So then, by this time, the cashier, there was only one person working the cash. And there was a lineup forming. So she didn't really want me to try this one. I figured, oh, okay, it's a doll. It's $1.25. I'll take a chance. Oh, now is that a leaf or is that a tree? Maybe let's call it a leaf. So if we did it sort of like that, yeah, kind of cute. So of course, those little bits of confetti type stuff could also be used in some way, probably. So that was good. This, now I was trying to pick at this without wrecking the price tag. This is a roll off, just, I don't know, like it's too big to be an adding machine roll. But I thought this would be great. Now I'd have to live through 104. This would be pretty good just to use, let's see, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. To use as a base for snippet rolls. 75 cents. And in case I live to 145, I bought this for 25 cents more. Now this one is different in that, can you see the shine? So of course, when I got home and peeled this open a while ago, and I licked my thumb. This is like a gluey. This is moisten and it sticks. So again, don't know what the intention there was, but couldn't that be a great way to reinforce things? You know, like along a spine, or to make hinges, or to extend pages that are too narrow. So $1. Do you know that you can't get coffee for $1? I'm almost done here, guys. And then I better go see what's up. These two things were 50 cents each. And I thought that they would be great little sort of journal wraps. And of course, they're they're white, so they would need probably to be dyed in some way. So 2 of them, 50 cents each. And, did I need these pieces of ivory colored ribbon? Probably not. Did that stop me from buying them? No, it didn't. So these probably came out of one of those wedding invitation, do-it-yourself wedding invitation kits. 50 cents, pre-cut, so, a person could use these as just as a ribbon decoration, as a tab, side of a page, whatever. This, now, Zellers, no longer exists in Canada. Well, I guess that's not quite true. The Bay added, which is sort of the parent company, I guess, added a Zellers section into one of their stores in Edmonton. So this is kind of old packaging. Don't tell me I have to save this tape. I do have a plastic container here for my dried up tape pieces. That one is probably going to break. Anyway, this brittle old packaging has some lace in it. What did I pay? $1. What's with this red thread here? Anyway, so I don't know how much is here really, but so this is 46 inches. That's more than the yard. And this, of course, is more than that. So anyway, for $1, that was a deal. And, oh, 2 more items. Let's do this mystery one next. Now, I couldn't tell what this is, although it says grams. There's a little gizmo there. There's a little tiny clip. And on the back side, $1.50. Boy, these scissors. Maybe it's time to take them to my guy for sharpening. Whoa. Okay. So it's got this little tiny clip. Don't ask me what that is. Don't ask me what that is. It says ounces. And then here it says postal rates. This is probably this is probably like one of those IQ puzzles. I don't know. Like, I don't have a clue. It has to be fairly old, though, because first class postage, if it was an ounce, it cost 18 cents. But how did this work? I do not know. I thought it might become clear once I got it home and took it out of its package. That brand, I've seen that before. Yeah, no clue. If you know what this is and how to use it and why I bought it, please let me know. Oh dear. I'll try Googling it just for the heck of it, but anyway. Might have to become a paperweight on my desk as a reminder. Don't buy stuff if you don't know what it is. Because $1.50 was too much to pay for old Scotch tape. Okay, and the final item is maybe the cutest of all. Cost 50 cents. It says Lilliput. What does it say under here? Can't see. Can't make it out. It is a little teeny weeny address book with these cute little tabs. You got to know it's small that they could only write ADRES. Either that or they can't spell. Mind you, it is not. What would that be? Would that be? I'm going to say Polish, but I don't know if that's true. Maybe that's why the spelling is a bit off. Okay, can I figure that out? No. But I just thought it was really cute. It's actually sewn in. So there are possibilities for this. For, what did I say? 50 cents. Anyway, guys, that is it for me for today. Again, if you can solve the mystery of this thing, I would appreciate it. I'll just tell you. The brand name on it is Pelouze. That's a head scratcher. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will be here, of course, again tomorrow with the 100-day project. And, well, actually, it's Saturday today. In real life, it's Saturday. So there will also be what's in my bookcase video tomorrow. And if I'm not mistaken, it will be the one showing all of my bird books. Just to give you an example, you know, where I bought this this thing at that vintage market in that lady's backyard. She had some beautiful books there. She had a couple that I have. The Reader's Digest dog book. I think you've seen it. And one of the ones that I'm featuring in tomorrow's video, Birds of the World or something like that. A beautiful, beautiful book. Anyway, would you believe that her books were all priced at $30 each? Now that is too rich for my blood. And yeah, I don't think anyone could afford to be in this business if we had to pay those kind of prices for books that are, well, whatever. I guess I should speak for myself. I just wouldn't pay that much for that book. I mean, not for what we intend to do with them. If a person was buying it as a coffee table book, then yeah, go for it. It is really a piece of art. But anyway, okay, I'm out of here, and so are you. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow. Bye.